Hey guys, welcome back to Amanda's Favorites, where I have new videos every Tuesday and sometimes on other days too. Today's video is about this brand new planner from Laurel Denise. Laurel Denise is a jewelry designer and she has just come out with this planner, and it is very obvious that she's in the jewelry design business because it is exquisite in design. It is so well made, has amazing 80-pound paper in it. I can't wait to share it with you. It has a really unique layout that I have not ever seen anything close anywhere else, and that is not an exaggeration. Let's jump in. First of all, it comes in this beautiful box that is just made to fit it, so there is not, extra packaging, wasted packaging. Every detail was thought out, even the lining of the box. And she was so kind to send me one of her bracelets in here. And she said that my discount code, Amanda10, can also go for any of her non-custom jewelry on her site too. So as long as it's non-custom jewelry, you can get 10% off your entire cart. So that code is Amanda10. That will be down in my description. But I just wanted to show a peek at this. This is like a little leather bracelet and it says, "Live your dream." It's really beautiful and beautifully made. If you are picking up a planner, or if you're not and you want to check out her jewelry, then I just wanted to share that with you. And the packaging, look at that, is just so cute. So if you're getting a gift for yourself or for someone else, it's very nicely packaged. Your cover is 11.25 by 8.5. So it is a rectangular planner, not your normal size at all. Pretty small, lightweight, slim, small gold coil. It is a matte gold coil. It has gold foiling on the front. There is your back, the watercolor design. Isn't that beautiful? So it is very lightweight and not heavy at all, but it does have the long layout. When you see the layout inside, you are going to have it open to see the entire week and scope of your month. So I will show you that. So you will have to have space for that. You have a beautiful, big, huge pocket in the front, really nicely made. It has material on it that will just slough off your water. You can fit a lot of stuff in here, and it's well crafted. You have that same pocket on your back. I think that design is amazing. Like I said, I've just never seen anything in this design before, so you can tell it comes from a very creative person, and that's why she's in jewelry design. So first of all, you have your gear at a glance, and you have all these lines plus some blank space to write down anything you need for each month. That could be, your doctor appointments. It could be, if you're in a photography business, your photography appointments. This could be used, I could see how in like a small business realm, like where you're booking appointments and such. I can't wait to hear from you guys on this layout. Let's take a look at it because it is so unique. So right after your 2021 year at a glance, where you can put all your appointments, vacation days, days off school, you have your tabbed page. These tabbed pages are what your month is on, and the tabbed page is about 120-pound paper. So it's like cardstock. It's very, very thick, but it is not slick at all. So it takes your pen just as well as any of the other pages. I love that. All the other pages are 80-pound paper. It takes pen very well. It's a smooth, pretty smooth paper. It has a tiny bit of tooth to it, but not as much tooth as ERIN CONDREN. Here is your layout. This is also where I did my pen test, and I just filled in some appointments and events so you could see how it might look filled in, and then we will look at a blank one. But you have your month over here. Then you have, so I'm just going to give you the main scope. The week you're on covers these two slots here. So this is kind of like for your timed appointments, and it's your dated week. And then you go straight across, and this is your to-do today for that same week, and your this week's list down the side. So this is your to-do list for every day, going right across from your day with your appointments there. At the same time that you're seeing your whole week, you're seeing your whole month, you're seeing your habit trackers, and you also have access to your monthly to-do list and access to just monthly notes. Your to-do list could carry over to here, or this could just be like a note section as you go out throughout the month. It could be mind map, since it's, graph, grid paper. It lends itself to being open to whatever you need to do there. I just cannot get over this unique layout because I've just not seen it. And I know that Laurel designed it because it is something that she needed and wanted. And so I just can't wait to hear from you guys. Let me know in the comments. I want to hear what your thoughts are on this layout, if it could work for you. It is a Monday start on the monthly layout, and then Saturday and Sunday are shared. So you don't have much room on Saturday and Sunday. So I actually think it could make a really nice professional planner if you are running a small business and you don't need Saturday and Sundays, because Saturday and Sundays are very small right there. You have 4 habit trackers for the month down here. I like how they're designed because I filled in some in mild liner. I checked off some, I colored in some, and I X'd out some just so you could see how all those options would look. But I like that you can look right down there as you're going through your month. You never leave the page. Your habit trackers are always on your mind. They're always right there in front of you. And I find that I always do better on things when it is right there in front of me. And with this planner, everything is always right here in front of you. So you never have to flip to go check your month. You don't have to flip to go check your monthly to-do list or to have room for notes. It is like all right here. So when you flip this, it's your next week. So you're still looking at your month, but you have a fresh week and a fresh to-do list. And that goes all the way through your month. There are all your weeks. And then when you're at the end of your month, you flip and you have your next month. So the number of the month is written really big. I love the font she has chosen and the design of it. You have your next month at a glance up here. And then you have what days of the week it is there, February 1st through 7th. All your holidays are noted on the monthly layout, but they are not noted on your weekly layout, which I think is okay because you are looking at your monthly layout all the time, even when your weeks are open. So it's easy to consult, the 17th is Ash Wednesday. It's not written here, but it is right here. That is your layout for this planner. Let's look at the pen test. So if you look at the pen test on the 80-pound paper, absolutely nothing is showing through. Look there, you can't see a thing. Absolutely not even any ghosting. So you can write with anything you need to. You know what? I didn't try a mild liner. I just noticed that, but I did do ERIN CONDREN Dual Tips and Pilot Precise. We will just go over a lot of this with a mild liner. And I know it's going to come through just great. You cannot see anything. I love how the tabs are understated. The shape of them, like I said, the design, everything is just thought about. They're easy to grab, and it being on thicker paper, the tabs are not laminated, but the paper is so thick, you're not going to have a problem with it. I just really like that design, and that it's easy to go ahead and schedule months ahead, whatever you need. The tabs are very easy to find, and they're all laid out front to back, so you can flip back just as easy as you are forward planning and going back to the month that you are on. So there's not a lot of extraneous fluff in this planner, I feel like. It just gives you everything you need, and it's laid out right there. That's why it's so slim. It is not heavy. It's not thick. It's not bulky. And then you go to the end and you have a look at 2022 for your forward planning here, which I love having this in a planner, and I like the way it's laid out here for all your doctor appointments, vacations you might go on in 2022. I just like seeing the year 2022. To me, it just seems happy. And then you have 11 notes pages, all the graph grid with the gray grid on there. After your 11 note pages, which these are big pages, you guys. So I feel like that is ample note room. We measured the front cover, but pages are a little bit smaller. Your pages are 10.5 by just about 8.5. So that is your page size. And if your whole book is here laid out, in case you want to know the space that you might possibly need for that, it's about 22 inches laid out and laid open, and then by, of course, the 8.5. So you are going to have to think about having a space to lay this out in. When you get to the end of your 11 notes pages, you have that beautiful pocket, again, with the pink. It's just very happy colors. I think this could also be used really well just because this is where my mind goes as like a homekeeping meal planner, because I could see, all my meals going here, like my grocery list over here, my home tasks for the day here, and kind of map that out here, your meal plan and whatnot, and homekeeping tasks. So I could see this working really well for that and being laid out, in your kitchen or your kitchen desk. You could track your habits with that too. You don't even have to use a habit tracker. I like how there's motivational quotes with your daily habit tracker every month. This one says, "In life, you can never be too kind or too fair. Everyone you meet is carrying a heavy load." That quote's Brian Tracy. Let me show you what you see if you're flipping your planner over, because I know people are going to have this question. If you are flipping your planner over, you are going to see just the week that you're on, but no to-do list. You're going to see the month and the week you're on, but no to-do list there. And if you just flip this open, you wouldn't have to have it all the way open. You could see your to-do list for the day, and you just wouldn't see your notes for the month and kind of your to-do list for the month. So you could do that if you don't have space to have it all the way open all the time. That is an option there. And I know this might be a question. Can you feel, because these pages are all half cutoffs, so can you feel when they go down there, and they all kind of meet there with a bump? Well, I can feel it, but honestly, it's not too bad. I feel like you can still write because these pages are so thick, especially the tabbed pages. They add a lot of backbone to your book. They give you a good surface to write on since they're so thick. I mean, that is cardstock right there. You can fill a bump, yes, but it is not anything bad or that would prohibit your writing. So that is the Laurel Denise planner. While she was designing this, she wanted a multi-page format that allowed you to survey your week at a glance, your month at a glance at the same time, and all your daily and monthly to-do lists all at one time. That was her mission when coming up with this layout, and she accomplished it. I think this is really good for those who are very visual and want to see everything out in front of them at once. If you are a list maker, I feel like you have a lot of room here every month for lists. There could be, a big work list, a big home list going on. This could be something else, your shopping list or online shopping. On mine, I kind of divided it up: home, channel work for the month, shop. I always have a list of online stuff we need to look for or check out, or someone needs something. So that's kind of how I divided mine and left this for notes. But you could definitely divide your list through this whole huge page and have a lot of room there. If you're someone who wants to map out some goals or do some type of bullet journaling, different spreads like that, with these huge 11 notes pages back here, you have ample room to be able to do that in this book also. Another thing I thought of is this could be used just kind of for a virtual learning or a homeschooling planner. It could be what time are your kids supposed to be on each day, on different Zoom or class calls. And then what do you need to make sure to check over with them each day? What work or homework do you need to make sure to check over with them there, and just kind of notes about them. So I can see how it could be used for that too. I just think this unique layout could be used in a lot of different ways. And I feel like I have barely even touched the surface of all the ideas. Your cover is a true hard cover. It has the material where water will just fall right off of it. I think that this planner would hold up well if you needed to throw it in a bag or a backpack every day to go to work or commute somewhere, and it doesn't weigh much. So it wouldn't add a lot of weight to your bag, and with the small coil, I don't think it would be a problem to get caught on everything. Sometimes if you have a huge coil and you're throwing it in a backpack or a bag, problems can arise. Let me know what you think about this new planner. If you are going to purchase anything from Laurel Denise, don't forget to use my code Amanda10, which is good on her planner and all non-custom jewelry. I will link to her site down below, as well as put my code down there in the description box. Thanks for watching, guys. Happy planning, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.